think there's a lot of us that grew up feeling like it's you feel guilty for like wanting to take that time for yourself. And it's, like I definitely felt that way. Like when I first had, I thought that I wasn't allowed to like be able to want a break or whatever, because I felt like it was my decision to have kids, and like that was just my job, and that's what I was going to have to do. And because I just thought that was like a weakness or something like that. I don't know. You get into your head about stuff, and of course you're getting like these subliminal messages as you're growing up, like just watching these things and what you're learning. Like if you're a new parent and you don't know how to parent, like you can, like if you're not healed or whatever, you might think that the way that you grew up is just like the way that it's supposed to be done. Because I think, I for sure had moments where like, there's just moments where like I can reflect on and be like, I can see how that was like based on my trauma and not like being educated. And it took me a while to get where I'm at, but like I do have to be thankful for the things that he did give me. Like he gave me a fucking eye opening is what it gave me. If I can took that time, and like it just forever changed me, that experience. It really made me take time to self-reflect and kind of, I guess, recognize some of these things for what they were. Like once I took a step away from that relationship, I had such a huge personal growth spurt just because I did not have the weight of his opinion on me. And I remember that like early on, not too long after I left, but I woke up one morning and I was just like, it's really nice to be able to wake up and not have to walk on eggshells. Like, it's just really nice to not have to wake up and worry about what kind of mood is he going to be in today. Like, you have to tiptoe around the conversation because you don't know what's going to be triggering for that other person. And that in itself is very, like, nerve-wracking. And I feel like, it's very reminiscent of, like, my childhood, like, where I had to grow up walking on eggshells because that, like, there's certain triggers that they have. And, my mom was physically abusive too. So, like, I had to be very aware of those things because I didn't want to get my ass beat. Like, I've had moments where my mom's chased me out of the house with a knife. She's cut me with a knife, stabbed me with a fork. She's beat me in my head and, like, stabbed me with a pencil. Like, I just remember the one time with the pencil. It was really crazy. I, like, thought I might die. I was like, oh my God. So there was a lot of stuff, I definitely, a lot of that psychology, or like, I had a certain mindset. I had a survival skill. And when I went into adulthood, I don't think that I realized that I could, like, let that go. It took me a really long time, I think, to get there. But I swear, after leaving, I've just, I've continued to grow from there. Like, I feel like I finally recognized what the pattern is and, like, how not to repeat it. I mean, I'm human though, and sometimes, we all fall back into patterns. I'm not trying to go there. I'm really, like, that's the difference between me and him. Like, when I left and I came back, like, one time, and it was less than a month after I'd left, and I had went upstairs to use the bathroom or whatever, or I went to go take a bath or something, because, like, the arrangement we had at the time when I first left is, like, because it took so long for travel to get from North County to come down here to pick up on my days, I just ended up staying down at his house on those days. And anyway, like, I went there one time, and this, like, again, it was not too long after the separation. I went upstairs and there was basically, like, a spread in his bathroom vanity area of, like, lubes and condoms and stuff like that. And I was just like, real fucking nice. Like, I feel like I'm traumatized from all of this. I'm, like, just trying to get through that, and he's over there, like, entertaining who the fuck knows who.